we are here with Latrice Jackson, who is the portrait creator of this gorgeous backdrop that we have here. She usually is doing famous, important, amazing people. No, they're not just black people, they're kind of everybody. Yeah. And so tell us about your training. Tell us about who inspired you. Who's your first fine artist?
Well, I'm inspired by life in general. I've been doing art my entire life. It's my way to express myself.
When did you know you could draw? Were you like 3.5? You were coloring in the lines and nobody else was? What happened?
Something like that. It's been forever. I can't even have it aside from professionally for the last 10 years.
What did your parents say? Like, when did they notice your gifted ability?
Early on, I've always been creative. I like to make little trinkets for Christmas. I used to make gifts for everyone. And I love painting. I love, being able to mimic what I see in life. So.
And did your parents nurture this? Like, how did they nurture it? Obviously, they nurtured it.
I was nurtured from young. I was always pulled out of classes to go into different classes. I've been to Magnet schools. I went to New York High School. I went to the reunion in New York. I got a full scholarship to 15 colleges. Reunion. One of the top prestigious colleges in the nation.
So it's the most expensive too, isn't it? It's like the hardest one to get into, and it's free. Oh, and it's free to you.
It's free to me.
It's free to her. So just to let y'all know, it's possible. Go ahead.
I've been nurtured my whole life. I've been seen to have a gift, so I've just been exploring the ride.
And the reason I mention that is because if parents are watching at home, to know that this is how you get to the point where if you have a young adult child who can do this, you have to nurture those gifts from the now. That's your job as a parent to guide. So okay, just want to put that out there.
Same thing, because I'm an arts educator. I teach high school, continuing education, and middle school, and I do personalized classes. But it's all to nurture the gift. I'm a prodigy of a very, very trained system, but I try and get that gift back to many schools all around the U.S. and because I know you need that. Yes, I'm from Turks and Caicos Islands. I miss Turks and Caicos the rest of 2009.
Okay. Tell us about that. Do you have a performance talent as well?
My talent was actually painting.
I was about to say, I was like, how did you not? They just like give you away.
I was advocating for arts education. I was traveling, meeting senators and presidents of different nations.
Did you actually do a portrait on the stage? Is that what you did?
I painted on the stage.
I had a feeling.
And I also sang. I'm a singer. I'm just a very artistic person, but I'm more into the visual arts of everything.
Okay. So you sing, you paint, you create like images. I feel like this looks so much like. I wish you could see this. I wish they could hurt his family or something like that. Because it's the thing about portraits. What is it that you're looking for? What do you start with? Tell me that. Do you start with like the hair? Do you start with shoulder? What do you start with?
I start with the color red. We're all made of blood. We're all made of the same thing. It's the same process. Seriously. And I paint on top of that. I do, just layers. I start really from the nose, from the center of the face, and then build to the eyes and the portion. It all gets created together. It's not like I necessarily start with one thing. It's just whatever speaks to me first.
You build out from the nose.
Yes. It's from the inside out.
How do you build the dimension? How do you make something feel like it's three-dimensional so that there's shadows? Like, do you have to learn that, or did you just sense that?
I've had a lot of traditional arts, training, but it's very intuitive. Arts education kind of fine-tuned what I already knew, but it's exciting to create from start. It's like a mental puzzle that you're deconstructing and creating. And the moment when your portrait starts to look back at you is the best part.
So that's when the eyes start happening.
That's when the eyes start happening. That's when I like to leave the detail of the eyes last because that's my favorite part. When the face is complete and it looks like someone's stuck.
Tell me about the detail of the eyes. Tell me what that exactly means when you're painting.
It's the soul. I really believe that even when I was doing portraiture studying face structures, the eyes is the shape of it and the feeling. That's life. That's the soul. I can mimic skin and skin tone and undertones, but when you put those eyes in, that's when you become human. And you have kind of this creator, like God-like feeling when you do portraiture, because you kind of realize, wow, this is a person. Wow, they made this. Wow. So I tend to appreciate people a lot deeper, physically and just spiritually because of my process. Spending hours upon hours, just seeing how they were built.
Now, what's the deeper thing about a portrait versus a photograph? Because there's something that happens because someone has to capture that. It's not just a camera doing it, it's a human being doing it. Tell me about that.
It's a filter from my mind, my thoughts, and expressing through my hands. It's a whole body filtration, and you don't understand the deepness and the connection you have to your artwork. I'm a vice. I'm just a medium. this greater thing.
Great artists always say that. They always say that. I've always noticed consistently with like Michael Jackson. Like, it's like, no, it's coming through me. It's coming from somewhere else. So I feel that.
Yes, very, very much so. Even with this portrait, I got a call last night from international music
Let's
artist.
talk about that.
Yes.
Now, see, this portrait to me looked like it took you like 4 years. Like, so this is your 4th year making a portrait? No, I had time.
So what happened was I got a phone call from Kiss last night, and he was just like, hey, they're having the Mandela memorial service in Harlem. Everyone's calling you, they want you, and I know you can do it, let's do it. I was like, okay, I got it. So that was at 9:30 last night.
Last night,
Last
not
night.
9:30 a.m.
Last night.
Yeah.
So I literally had about 6 hours. This is
Yeah.
what, 8,
Maybe
9
go
right now?
sleep. They look cute in the morning, but now, yeah.
Shower, eat, I had, and it just came out. And the thing about that was so magical with the Mandela portrait was how natural it came out. And I was just in tune, like I said, I felt like something else was filtering through me because it literally fluently, as you can see, came out perfect. And I was like, this is meant to be, this is very good, it's for me, and
Now tell us about some of the other people that you have, that not only that you have the privilege to be in the portrait, but that you see it. Tell me about that moment where it's unveiled. You're like, I don't think they look like this portrait.
I love that nerve-wracking moment. I've actually had the opportunity to paint Mayor Boomer of New York City. I presented that to him. He loved it. He said, yes, Latrice, that's awesome. You made me look younger, so thank you. You made me look younger.
Everyone that wants you.
Everyone loves that. Because they're immortalized forever. So that's the time in history that they're remembered for. So I've also done Brandy, music artist Brandy. She loved it. She cried.
Yeah.
She hugged me. She was like, thank you so much. She's like, I can't believe you did this. Like, you took the time. It looks like me. And I just presented that.
That's what you're waiting for, is the it looks like me moment where they're like,
It looks like me.
It's like, I thought so, but you think so too.
Exactly. I've also done music artist Kiss, so that was amazing. We presented that at his top Billboard performance. He reached number 18 on the charts, so that was a celebratory moment, and we gave it to him on stage. He always broke down, but it was really, really great. I also done Eve.
Wow. Okay. I saw the Eve one. I saw the Eve one.
Eve loved it. She was in awe. Her face was cracked, so she was just like,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, this is Eve. She's like, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is just beautiful. And that's the moment that I love with my the celebrities or people in general. My mom has one too. My brothers
I
and
do
sisters.
think for your mom.
Everyone
Look here. All this private school
Yeah.
unpaid for.
Yeah. But the thing that makes
Bill
me
Cosby.
continue to do it is to see that look on their face, the appreciation, and for people to realize how important they are. And if it's through me that they see that they're, worth, so they're inspiring or they're worth the time to, immortalize, it's important.
Now tell me about your relationship with Nelson Mandela. When did you first learn about him? Tell me about as a kid. Who told you about Nelson Mandela's story?
Of course, I'm African American myself, so of course I can see my month. That's my month. That is my month. Especially I went to a lot of schools that were predominantly, not minority.
Okay.
I would say
That was a wonderful way to say that. Like that.
not minority. So being one of the few minorities in a lot of institutions that I've been in, I've always had to be the voice for, especially in the arts world.
They do assign you that task to talk to everybody around.
Everybody,
Yeah.
but I wanted to be that figure. I'm going to the Met and all these other museums, and I'm not seeing any, especially in the fine arts, seeing anyone of color on the walls. So I was like, since I have this talent, since this is what I'm learning, let me assimilate the whole culture. Let me be the person that's immortalizing, my culture, my heritage on the walls. That when we're all gone, these are going to be the images, the history that's left behind for younger generations to look up and say, that looks like me. I can do that. So
And you were the person to do that. It looks like me. Yeah.
I was the person to do that. But Mandela, just him being, he's like our Obama. He's like our Obama for the U.S. That's super important. And for me to do this portrait was, like I said, it was an honor because I had the opportunity to filter the thoughts of what he's done, what he's been through, the struggles he went to go from being in prison and having, going to art eye with the South African community. Just being that person to rise from all of that grief
And turning something he's a positive on his side. That's the biggest part about him. everybody that did him so dirty, like didn't just like did him so dirty, like just like need to steal an entire lifetime. 27 years is a lifetime. Yeah, it's a lifetime. Some people don't make 27 years. So he took that time away from the best years of his life. And then he's so on the high road that he was like, yeah, you know my buddy. Check it out. Like we're gonna be actually drinking beers together.
Exactly. And he turned his negative into a positive influence, nation influence in the world.
Right. In a way that very few people are ever tested. I don't know anyone else who's been tested like that. So yeah.
But and even to think about that, even to think of the South African community once it's gone, right? To have all of this done not so far ago. Like I've been alive less time than you know the change that happened. You know, it's mind-boggling.
Say that again. I've been alive less than 27 years. Yes. That was his whole existence, or in prison. Is that all those years? I remember thinking that when I was a kid. I remember thinking 27 years. What is that? Like I don't even understand that. Isn't that the whole life right there? Like 27 just seemed like I have everything figured out. Like 27, and that was the crucial year. Those were the crucial years. He was fighting for his city, fighting for his life, fighting for his country, all at the same time. So that's what these portraits honestly are really trying to convey. That's what it is.
It's to keep that memory alive. It's to keep to praise that type of spirit, right? I couldn't imagine going through something like that. Turning your enemies, like we said, into your personal honesty to change for good and to inspire everyone.
Who do you want to be? Who are your top 10 people that you want to be?
My top 10 people right now are Obama, and Obama.
Obama be watching, making the video too, because it's not a whole bunch of different Obamas, right? Because he has a lot of other relatives. You talking about the same Obama?
I'm talking about Obama. I think he like I said, Mandela is our Obama, and I think him being the first black president of the U.S. that deserves mention forever, and deserves legacy and being honored to be the person to paint a portrait that made these things forever.
Okay, so let's just say you're not Obama. Say you're just like some, really cool person living in Harlem who wants their portrait painted. How do we get in touch with you? How do we put that on our wall?
Of course, I go through that daily.
Okay, good.
You can feel free to Google me, email me, the website. I have a website, www.latricejackson.
Go ahead, spell your name.
www.latricejackson.com. LATRICEJACKSON. You can Google me. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter.
You better be following her. Yeah, it's not up for negotiation. You have to be.
On Twitter, on Instagram at artisticmind06. It's ARTISTICMIND06 at Twitter and Instagram.
So that's your handle.
Yes, on everything. You can find me on my Tumblr. You can find me. I'm around here, and I'm send me a message. We're all people.
So do private people ask you for that? They ask for family portraits?
All the time. That's actually I do a lot of commission work. Aside from celebrities, I do have a lot of these where I do portraits for them.
Yeah. That's keep it alive. Keep it alive. Okay, so you were talking earlier about arts education. What happens when we destroy arts education? Because you are, to me, the poster girl for why everybody needs arts education. To calm them down, to lift them up, whatever arts education does, you to me are the poster girl. Okay.
So when you don't have arts education, you have people like me. I work with a lot of nonprofit organizations where I actually spend my time as a professional artist working behind these schools that have cut their budgets for art education. And I do institutions, schools, with nonprofits. I work with the unions, I do programs that partners with the Board of Education here in New York City. I also have my nonprofit
Better look up again. Yes. See, she gonna say the nice, but I'm gonna tell y'all to do it. Just do it. Yeah.
But I go out. I really live the arts. I am the arts. It's something that I can't live without. So I made it my life's goal to give people the opportunity that otherwise I'm seeing being stripped of education.
And even if you don't pursue it as a career, knowing how to express yourself, what does that do for you?
Exactly. I don't necessarily take sometimes, not for you to be honest, but for you to learn potential. For you to learn that there is a way, a creative way to think and look at the world. Right. That's what I want people to walk away with. Not necessarily, I'm going to be an artist. There's no such thing as an artist. There are people that use different arts as a medium to express themselves or to see another use for recycling or see another use for objects just to make life richer. Right. Life richer. So I think all the artists just give you kind of that leeway to do that. But visual arts,
Do you feel like a storyteller? How would you describe yourself? You said there's no such a thing as an artist. So tell us about, are you a storyteller? Like, what is it that you're a medium?
Yes, well, I teach life drawing, painting, fine arts, the basics, but sculpture, I've done blackboard, built houses. It's if I'm private.
Yeah, so cool. Okay.
I'm the one that keeps this food. I do a lot of, just using different materials, basically, and transforming them. I usually partner with normal core curriculum courses like English, math, science.
That's how you get
and I use their curriculums and just kind of flip it with the art supports. So say for instance, if a school is developing something where it's poetry or reading and writing comprehension, skill sets, I would come in and do an art project that relates to that so that students can start to see the connection between what they're learning in school. It's also something that inspires them to stay in school. Especially in the public arts, in the public school systems, a lot of students are veered away.
They're dropping out really young.
Really young.
And that's a good point you made, the fact that people would want to stay in school if this were a part of the curriculum from K-12.
Yeah. And you see a lot of students, a lot of my students will tell me, I don't understand why this relates to life. I need a job. I need a,
I used to be a teacher too, and I'm like, why y'all don't want to know nothing?
But when you make the connection, like, hey, you're writing poems, like, what? You're interested in fashion. Hey, let me show you how to draw. What? You want to own your own line? Oh, cool.
But you do have to connect it to how it is looking. Because that is a generation, like, how I make money off of this. That's understandable. Like, so tell us about how you said you did portraits, you obviously do this for commission. What are some of the ways that an artist can make a living being an artist?
Making a living as an artist is creative. So I took the arts education route. I teach. I do my own artwork and I do pieces for government, for organizations, for schools. I'm working with Target, Target Corporation, and Target Materials all over the city and in Miami.
Okay.
So I'm trying to make art very, very public. I'm on a mission. I am on a mission.
I'm going to write your book. I'm just going ahead and do documentary and write your book.
It's coming out too. Next year.
So you have a book of your portraits?
Yes, of how they're made, the documenting process, how they're made. I take pictures individually of how they're done.
You're like 19 and a half years old. You see what y'all can do when you're 19 and a half years old? Not 19 and a half. But I'm just saying, like, you can do this when you're young.
I've been doing it for a long time. Even my parents like, how old are you? Or how have you? But I've been doing it professionally for 10 years. I started when I was young. Professional.
My teeth were growing in, I braced around, and I started my career. Yeah.
High school, middle school, I learned at an early age.
Tell me about your singing career. Tell me, when did you discover that gift in addition to doing this, just in 6 hours overnight? Go ahead.
I think it's more so me being just a creative person and expressing myself all the time. I used to sing in choirs and I just like music goes along with my art. I have to listen to music. I have to do,
Do you do that while you think?
Yes, I have to.
Now, who do you listen to? Is Maxwell responsible for this? Is it Bill Withers? Is it like Nina Simone?
All of them
guiding you.
I have such array of music that I listen to while I paint. It's not one genre. It's literally any and everything. Any and everything. I don't have a specific artist that I listen to. Besides some of my friends or new people.
I like that though. I like that you're not just going with the usual stuff. Okay.
But I listen to people that more that I'm closer to. I like to connect to people and people that I know and people that are around. So that's what I do.
Excellent. So, okay, tell me about you. You see Nelson Mandela, you end up with the eyes as the last detail. What is it that you want people to see when they see your portrait in his eyes? When you see kids, when adults, anyone, when they see it, what do you want them to walk away with?
I want people to walk away looking at my portraits and getting a feeling. I want the feeling. I want what, hopefully to express the feeling that I felt about the portrait. It's not necessarily visual. Visuals are always beautiful, but I know when people look at my work, they always say, oh my God, it's so calming, it's so peaceful. You get a moment of meditation, a moment of, wonder and inspiration. That's what I'm looking for, the feelings. And if it comes through, looking at something that's super detailed, then I'm going to do that.
Well, I know if Nelson Mandela could see this, he would say it looks like him, and it feels like him as well. Thank you so much, Latrice. I'm better for having met you. I don't know if other people say it, but they all feel the same way.
Better for having met you.
And I'm gonna let you go back. Thank you so much for providing us this gorgeous backdrop. We had nothing else that even compared to this for this day. So let me let you live your life.